Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Once again, today, no, your eyes are not deceiving you. We are in the PMDG 737. Long awaited, at least for me. Today, we're here on the ground in Miami. We're going to be flying from here in Miami all the way down to the Caribbean island of St. Martin. Should be a fun time. Flight time gonna be about 3 hours all and all. It's the morning, so should have a clear view of the beach down there. Should be fun. So we'll just finish up a few of the departure checks with the passengers to get boarded, and then we'll be on our way shortly. Okay, so we are here on the exterior of the plane. Don't worry about those two people in the cockpit. They're just, one of them standing in for me while I do the walk around. Anyways, as we're out here, I'm just gonna check, make sure that the plane is all good. Got those good. Dock down here real quick. Wheel well is good. And we'll just keep walking, checking to make sure everything is normal. Checking the engine. All looks good. Look to the end here. Everything's looking great. It's the first flight of the day, so we have to do this. Which is fine, I don't mind. Checking in there. Up into here. Everything looking great. Got the APU going. Check to make sure nothing's bent. Up here, and see, everything looks good up there. Out through here. Check the engine. And duck under here. Everything looks good. Nice. Alright, so now we'll just head back on up to the plane here, and we'll get underway shortly. Alright, so boarding is completed, so we'll go ahead. We'll turn that off there. Got the APU going. So we're all good there. Get him to remove the chocks. Sorry, sir. And then we'll prepare for pushback and departure. Go up here. Get the lights going. And I believe that's it for now.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Alright, voiceover mode activated because I forgot to unmute my mic. So here we are about ready to push back from the gate. We want the nose to the right, I believe, and tail to the left.
Release parking brakes, please.
You'll never guess what we do.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
So all engines are clear, so we're setting right ignition and setting right engine to ground. Waiting for those numbers in the middle on the right hand side to go to 20. And if I'm not mistaken, and run fuel. Get that started. Beautiful day in Miami. Checking last minute things here, making sure that the plane is ready for taxi once we get done with our pushback procedure. Get rid of the master caution light. Okay. We have a good engine start and the right engine starting the left engine. Left engine, ground power, and ignition. And we'll wait for that to get up to 20. There we wait. GSX did a pretty good pushback here. I am still very pleased with their product. We went ahead, run fuel for left engine. That's going to be a good engine start in the left engine.
Please set parking brake.
Thus ends the pushback,
For a good engine start.
and we got ourselves a good pushback engine start. Voiceover mode, deactivate.
Unlocking gear.
Okay, so I accidentally muted myself through pushback. Whoopsies. But pushback went well. We have two good engines. They're disconnected now.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
It's a little silly of me, but we'll get underway here.
Left is clear.
Shortly.
Right is clear.
Alright, she's signaling to us. She has the pin. Ooh, I forgot. I need to run pumps to you. Yikes. Wait for system. Yep, need to turn the fuel pumps to on. Alright. And then we can go generator left, generator right, turn you on, switch you off, and get the packs going. Excuse me. And we'll get the taxi lights. The wheel well light. And we're ready to get the heck on out of here. Alright, we're about to cross runway 8 right in order to get to 8 left. So we'll go ahead and we shall turn the lights on and we'll get across. By the way, you've probably noticed there's not much ATC, or I guess no ATC at all. That's because we're not flying on the VATSIM network today. We're flying just in a regular old Microsoft Flight Simulator. Just because I still don't know everything I should probably know about this aircraft yet, and I don't want there to be a huge issue on VATSIM, because you're held to a bit of a higher standard than just normal. Like, if things go wrong, it's okay here, but on VATSIM, you gotta kind of keep your wits about you, and you really need to know your aircraft. But anyways, runway 8 left. Runway 8 left, cleared for takeoff, American 2229. Okay. Flaps set for departure. 5-5 green. Disregard the speed brakes, because whenever I arm the speed brakes, it just doesn't want to work. So we'll have to deal with that. Okay, put her up to 40. And toga. Toga. Cross check. Toga power set. Airspeed alive. Sorry, I needed to figure whatever the heck that was.
Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Alright. Set it to climb, and we'll make the turn over downtown Miami. Alright, we can go ahead. We'll put the flaps up, passing through 5,000 feet. And we are leaving the Florida coastline behind us as we go through the clouds. Alright, passing through 10,000 feet. Lights will come up. You saw nothing there. I totally had that light on the entire time. And we'll continue our descent. Get the speed up to 296 knots. We should get there in no time. A little bit bumpy though, which is unfortunate, but what can you expect on a day like today in Florida? Can't all go perfect. Okay, we've just about reached our cruising altitude here. It's gotten way smoother up here. We're actually flying above the Bahamas right now, though there's clouds covering it. That's a bummer, because when it's all clear and stuff, you can actually see the Linden Ping International Airport there and Atlantis. So, pretty cool. But unfortunately, not today. Ooh, I need to set you to both. And we can go ahead, turn off the fasten seatbelt sign. You are free to move about the cabin. It was at 35,000 feet over the Caribbean. You can see a little bit of the Bahamas down there. Just not much. So we'll see what the weather will be like in St. Martin, though up ahead it looks very clear. So, let's see, we've got about 2.5 hours to go. Stop the clock. Alright, autopilot apparently wants us to go very slow. So we're doing 224 knots. I want to get speed up. Yeah, let's at least be doing 250 here. Like, come on. We'll do 280 actually. Like, there's no reason to be doing this. There we go. And we're going to descend a little bit early. Just because it's like 80 nautical miles from like flight level 350 down to like 10,000 feet. So We got, like, I don't know, we're just gonna do it. And I play tested this once and we had some difficulties regarding the descent, so we're just gonna get on top of it. Not to worry, we'll go ahead. The flight attendants will prepare the cabin for our arrival. Alright, they'll do 255. That's all fine, that's all good. Just as long as we get on the ground safely. That's all that matters. I want to check to see. Okay. Maybe we don't need to descend quite all the way down to 2,600 feet, because that's really quick. So we'll do 15,000, I guess. I don't know, it's just so confusing. I'm used to having, like, because the fly-by-wire plane gives you a calculator that you can use to calculate your top of the descent, and then last time my top of the descent didn't put me at my top of descent, and we ended up missing where we needed to be, so it's whatever, but we'll make it down safely. Okay. Autopilot is messing with me, because now I put it all the way to 2,600 feet and we're not going to make it at all. So I give up. You know what? We're just going to descend. We're going to have to vector ourselves out and then come back in. That's just what's going to have to happen. Because autopilot just doesn't want to work with me in this plane at all. But it's all good. It's all good. Alright, we're gonna try something here. My aircraft. Do my throttles too. Go idle. Do flaps 1. Get some speed brakes going because we need to. Whoa, why did we start climbing all of a sudden? is not what I wanted to have happen at all. See if we can't get 3,000 feet per minute out of this thing. Sorry, I'm speaking really quietly, aren't I? Just trying to focus here instead of keeping a commentary. No. Keep her down. Do flaps 2. Keep her pointed down. Okay. So we're gonna do this. Passing through 10,000 feet, we'll turn the lights on. Okay, we don't need to do 4,000 feet per minute. That seems a little excessive, but we are gonna get her down. And we can turn you off. And we'll do flaps 5. And we'll put gear down. Turn. I think that's flaps 10. Okay, we can pull up out of the descent a little bit. Excuse me. Alright, now we're just gonna have them be armed. Have the spoilers armed. And we'll just keep a steady descent for now. Laps 15. See, the problem about runway 10 at St. Martin is they don't have runway lights, which could be an issue, especially with cloud cover, but no, I have the runway in sight. We are a little bit, yeah, we're left of it, so. Laps 25. Laps 30, thank you very much. There's the runway. Thank you. Hazy today. inconvenient. Am I accidentally putting in rudder input? Is that what happening? Because this has a bit of a touchy rudder. Either way, we're coming at it at an angle, which is probably not what you want. Okay, get it together.
$1,000.
Whoa.
400. 300. Airspeed, hold. Airspeed, hold.
Yep. Well, that
200.
made us unstable.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
There we are, touchdown 2, and reverse. "60 knots, disengage, manual braking." That approach could have been better. We were a little bit left to center line, but overall the landing was pretty good. And we got here on the ground. Still trying to get a bit of a feel for this airplane. But overall that was very decent. Turn left for me, or right. I know my directions. Put speed brakes up, and we'll put the flaps up. And we will try our bestest to get off the runway. Alright, we're taking the right here. And we shall head into the gate. I think we'll take Alpha 3. Turn you off, turn you off. Wheel light can go off, you can go off. No, you need to stay on for now. And we'll turn you guys off so we don't blind the ground crew. It's a very bright and sunny day though in St. Martin, so unnecessary. Okay. sure to stop on the 737 marker. There we go. And we'll cut the fuel, both engines. Set the wheel chocks. Forgot to start the APU. I knew I was forgetting something. So we'll quickly get ahead. Get that GPU cart coming. But until then, now we get all those fun noises. Thank you. We got power back. Then we'll operate the jetways. You can turned off, you can be turned off. All of you can be turned off. The jet bridge is coming. Connected. And we shall request the deboarding. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for today's flight. I sincerely hope you enjoyed. This will not be the last time you see the 737. It's going to be much like the A320, where, at the start, it was a little rough. I remember the days of the first time flying, I think. That was my first full flight ever, and I recorded it. And that was a flight from Los Angeles to San Francisco. And my goodness, was it... Ugh, it was pretty bad. But over time we shall learn this beautiful aircraft. If some of you have some suggestions or some operating things that you know the 737, please do not hesitate to let me know. I'm always trying my best to create the most realistic thing I can do possible. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. God bless you, and have a nice day.